Hello. Welcome to my studio. This is the Composer Michael Paul.
Cool.
Oh God.
You ready?
Is it just one go and that's it?
That's it.
Oh God. What are the questions going to be?
Well, the first part is, in the next 5 minutes, could you share your life story from birth to where you are now, some of the ups and the downs that you've experienced in life? Whenever you're ready.
I don't think you can make a bigger question. Are you filming now?
It's starting now.
Okay. From birth till now, that's a long time. That's all the time I've ever known. So, yeah, I was born in Africa, in Zimbabwe. When I was born there, it was called Rhodesia, which was a British colony at the time. And I guess the first big shift for me was being ripped out of that environment into this one. And it's a strange thing because I've never been back to Zimbabwe and got to reinforce those memories. So I often tell people it's like a film that I saw and I've got memories of, but I've got no way of being in that world, so it feels like a movie. So that was the beginning, I guess. But I couldn't wait to get to England because they had colour TV here, and that was all I cared about at that age. So I was all about coming here. Yeah, I mean, we're sat in my studio, and you know, your viewers can guess that I'm a musician. But that journey to becoming a musician started from just general creativity, which took the form of pen and paper and pencils and drawing cartoons and things when I was a kid, evolving into painting and wanting to be an artist. And now I'm a composer, and the lineage there is seeing things through from the very first stages of the initial lines on a page through to the finished painting. I view music creation as the same kind of process, building things to a finished piece. Anyway, that's my process, not my life story. Yeah, things I've encountered. So, yeah, getting to England was a hard thing for my family because of the financial problems that it created. Getting your money out of Africa at that time was very difficult, so we kind of had to start from the ground up. And yeah, I adopted different accents very quickly when I was a kid. We both first moved to the north of England, and I had a northern accent, and then down to the south and developed my current drawl. Yeah, and I don't really know how to continue this. Are you going to edit things?
Nothing's being edited.
Can you just rephrase some of the questions?
So perhaps some difficulties that you've experienced.
Difficulties, I guess, fundamental ones would be my father not really getting what I'm trying to do with my life in terms of the creative side of music. It came from a really good place. He just wanted to create security for me, and he was always, you know, he was from a world very different to mine. He did apprenticeships and worked in big corporations and things, and that's what he knew. So, you know, having a teenage kid come through the door and say, "Dad, I want to go play gigs and be a musician, and I don't really want to study that hard," you know, just he wasn't into that at all. So the biggest thing for me for that was just breaking through that and proving to him that it's entirely possible for me to make a living from a musician. It's not something I got to prove in person because he passed away before he really saw me succeed. But I think he knows, you know, I kind of got that feeling. Yeah, so that relationship with him really shaped my teenage years into my early 20s and 30s. And now I'm at a point where I've accepted that he came from where he came from, and it was a good place, you know. So that's a big thing. Other hardships would be, I guess, personal life, relationships not working out for one reason or another, which is kind of a mixed blessing because on one side, I also write songs. I mean, I do music for film and TV, but I also write songs, and any songwriter will tell you that that kind of hardship is like a gold mine for inspiration. You know, you run away to your guitar when you're feeling heartbroken, or your piano. Yeah, so that's a mixed blessing.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you stand for in life?
I guess I stand for having integrity and always trying to reassert that, because we all slip away from that each day. Just continually reminding yourself of what really drives you, and trying to live from that perspective, and not letting society and money dictate who you are. I really stand for people living from their heart, because I know that the number one regret when people die is not following their dreams, whatever they may be. They could be small, they could be big, whatever. But it's really important to try. Maybe you don't succeed, but just try and live from that perspective. So yeah, people following their hearts is where I live from, I guess. And I'd like to encourage others to do that. I certainly try and kick my own ass in that department. Yeah.
What does music mean for you?
God, the first word that came to my head when you said that was colour. It's just this huge palette of colour. Universally understood colour. That's what it is. I don't like. I work with clients who try and describe the kind of music they want to me all day long, and I know that it's impossible to put it into words. But I think colour for me is the biggest thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel right now after sharing a part of your story?
Kind of relieved, because I saw some of your other films and I was like, yeah, there's pretty articulate people there. I had no idea what I was going to say, and yeah, that's me.
Cool. Thank you for sharing your colorful story.
My pleasure.